NWA Prepper here. And in the background, you're going to hear some sounds of suburbia. Sorry about that. But I still wanted to come to you today, this evening, to talk about something. I've talked about this before. I've talked about weapon magazines before. But here lately, of course, with the election, everyone I know is going crazy about, oh, we needed to stock up on magazines, we needed to stock up on ammo. You've heard all that before. And you've heard this before, but I'm going to give you my insight on what I've already talked about is my preferred magazine for my AR, and that's Magpul Dynamics PMags. But I want to talk about one of their new ones and my impressions of it, and why I've bought a couple. I'm not going to change. I mean, a Gen 2 PMag is still the bulk of my magazines. I don't have a lot. I'm not one of those that has 200 or 300 magazines laying around, but I've got a few, and this one is my favorite. And of course, I don't have a weapon around, so I use a loaded magazine. But this one I like because I get the poly of it and the spring, and it dismantles easy, and I can take care of it. But I like this one. However, recently I got one of the windowed PMags, and this is a Gen 2 PMag. It's pretty similar. I mean, they're basically the same except for that window, which I really like because the way I shoot in my shooting style, I can turn and I can glance and see it, the ammo level, one way or the other. Assuming I'm not counting. Sometimes I lose count. Not on purpose, just I guess I'm getting old. But now, Magpul's come out with a Gen 3 window mag. Very similar. This one came with the dust cover, which I like because it presses that top round down and keeps that pressure off of the lips of the magazine. I lose them a lot at the range. I find them at the range too, but so that's the difference really, is that catch, the dust cover, which I think you could buy for these, but anyway. And then another big difference is in here, under this bottom plate, there's a little red line that moves up as your ammunition's expended, and I like that. And I'll get that to a point that we can see it. But the reason I like it is, in addition to counting, in addition to counting my rounds and whatnot, then it's just another indicator to keep me in the fight, keep me on the range, keep me fluid in my shooting. And you may not be able to see it, but right there's a red line on this magazine that shows me where the ammo is in correspondence with, this is 25 and that's 15, so it's about 18 rounds. So I took 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 out, so that puts me at 19 rounds. It's a pretty good guess just by glancing, and I can see that when I turn my rifle, I can see that red line, and I just kind of know 25, 15, 10. I just kind of learn where those marks are. So it's just another tool to make my AR magazines better. And I don't keep them all loaded. These came out of my shooting bag, so I do keep ammo in them. Just not all of them. I still vacuum seal some with the ammo for storage. These are the ones I keep around the house. Why is it important that I talk about the same thing that you can get all over the internet about magazines? And some people don't like PMags, some people like PMags, some people think they found better ones, they like the old GI mags. Those are all great things, great opinions. And I'm not downing any other kind of magazine. What I'm saying is that for my shooting style, I like having these window mags, and I like the red line. they are a little bit more expensive. This one here I've been getting, oh goodness, I got a couple of like $9, $8.99. Most of them that I get are about $13. And this one here, of course I use this video as an excuse to go buy 3 magazines. This one here was $14.99, the Gen 2, and then the Gen 3 with the dust cover and the red line indicator was about $18. So this one versus this one, it's $6 difference. So obviously I'm not going to rotate my whole stock to this new magazine, but having a couple around in my range bag or in my response bag, I kind of like. Everyone tells you go buy lots of ammo and lots of magazines and 5 rifles, and you've got to have this kind of rifle and this kind of rifle and this kind of rifle and this kind of shotgun. I don't disagree with all that, but sometimes I think it's important to have one weapons platform that you like, that you're comfortable with, and learn it well. Backwards and forwards, and I don't mean just putting ammo down range, I mean learn how to break it down, learn how to build it, learn how to take complete control of your weapon. Whether that be a 10-22, 30-30, an AR, an AK, good Lord, I don't even care if it's a bazooka. Whatever it is, if you can maintain that, if you can take that apart, clean it, service it, and repair it as needed, that's as equally important skill as being able to put ammo down range. Because the more you understand your weapon systems, your magazines, the more you understand what you like about them, how they work, how they function, the more you understand about your rifle, the better you'll be in the long run. Whether that's on the range today, whether it's at work if you lose a weapon or a firearm in work, whether it's in your concealed carry, or whether it's in a disaster situation and defending your life and your family, understand the weapon system. Understand, in this case, how it feeds, and take care of it, maintain it. Don't go buy a $6 magazine and expect it to maintain your life. Be prepared. Know your stuff. Find what you like, stick with it. Try new things every now and then, but if you find something you like, stick with it. It's NWA Prepper saying, I appreciate your comments. I love that you guys are watching the channel. I hope to do better for you. Hope to make things more informative and better out there. More sounds of suburbia. Guys, let's get ready. Thanks for watching.